So tonight we will be playing through the scenario called Dusty Desert. And with this scenario, the description is as this. 5 coasters require completion in this desert park. The objective is to finish building all 5 of the partially built coasters in this park, designing them to achieve an excitement rating of at least 7.0 each. So, we've had a few like this already. This one's only, it's not too bad. There's another one that we did. Yeah, here's one with 5. There was one that was like, you have to build 10 different coasters. Yeah. But this one we have to get up to a rating of 7.0, so that could be a little tricky, but we'll, luckily there's no time limit. We do have a limit, or we do have, money. We don't have a limit on the number of guests or the park rating, so it's pretty much just get it done as best as you can. How did Dragon's Cove go? That was a while ago. It's done. I believe. Was that one that we did 2 of? Let me see. Dragon's Cove. Finish all 5 partially. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a single stream one. The 10 coaster one, I think that's the one that we did in 2 streams, just because that's a lot to build. Yeah, we completed it. We had a company value of a little over 250,000. And yeah, it worked out. My boy Pickles doubles that excitement in all of his coasters. Hey, I wish I could. Okay, that's not too bad of a start there. This one. Does it start there, come down? It must start there. Yeah, I kind of want to... Maybe we can move the entrance. I hate it when they put the entrance near the end, because when they get in the ride, they have to go and walk all the way to the front to get into the train. So there's 2 of them. Here's 2 more. Okay, that's not a bad one. Sometimes, and this is pretty flat. Actually, this will be really easy. Well, not really easy, but it'll be easier. We've done some other ones where there's a lot of other terrains and very strange layouts, because you can't change what's already in position here. You have to go with what's there and build off of that. And then the other one's over here. And that literally just starts like that. Okay. That's a chain lift. Perfect. Okay, so we do need money in order to start. So, and the admission is free, so might as well open it. And what are we researching? We don't want themes and scenery. We don't want transport rides. Let's not do water rides for now. We don't need coasters because we're not needing to build coasters because we have all of them already. We already have 13 coasters. So let's do... And we got plenty of shops and stalls, so let's do gentle rides and thrill rides. Maximum funding so we can get them unlocked as quickly as possible. Okay, and these people... We have, what is it? Scenario options. Cheats. No, not cheats. Ride price manager. Yeah, this is an add-on mod that we have. So we have the good value pricing. So they're already paying less, so we can at least do $10 for the umbrellas. Okay. Let's get that going, just to keep people happy. And let's just start off like we always do. You gotta start with merry-go-round. Bob, good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. So, let's see. We have plenty of room. We have lots of room. We never usually end up filling the whole space. So I will check in and push-ups. Oh man, more push-ups. All right. Let's let me just get this ride going first, and then we'll get some push-ups going here, huh? And you know what? Let's do something fun with this queue line. We'll do colors based on the ride. And then... Hey, look at that. We have a raid from Retro Rewind Pod. Welcome in. How's it going, guys? Welcome, welcome. Any of you guys who don't know me, I'm Fuzzy Pickles, Christian variety streamer, and we're just underway on our night of playing Rollercoaster Tycoon. Welcome in, guys. Retro Raid! Hey, Real Will, welcome in. Good to see you again. What were you guys up to tonight? How was your stream? What were you doing? Good to see ya. Were you having a chat? Were you playing a game? What was going on? You came just in time. Bob redeemed some more push-ups for me to do, so you get to join us in doing some push-ups too. It was absolute chaos as always over there. There you go. Let me do a shout out here. Two different shout outs. There we go. If you guys aren't following Retro Rewind Podcast, please go check him out. It's a wonderful Christian streamer, him and his wife. And do you guys stream together very often, or is it mostly just you doing it? I forget. But yeah. Let's see. I was working on moving from OBS to Meld. Ah, interesting. Okay. I've heard a lot of people that have done that. Here, let's get one more ride that's getting... People are in here and they're not... Looks like they don't care about that ride too much. Yeah, let's do that. But yeah, how's the migration going? I haven't decided to do that. To try Meld. I've heard it's really good and people enjoy it. Oh, what's this? Drag an area of a footpath. Oh, so you can do long lines. Interesting. Okay. I don't know. That's probably good for doing straight lines. Okay. Alright, let's put those there. But yeah, how's it going? Mainly just you. Okay. You've never heard of Meld before. It's kind of newer, but it's not necessarily open source. Wow, everyone really wanted to go on this ride. They filled that queue line super quick. I'm liking it so far, but I'm having to think how to do several things I was doing before in a different way, if that makes sense. Yeah. I've heard that generally the transitions to try out Meld have been pretty good, and there's a few things that they do a little bit better, but then there's still, you know, different things that they don't have or they don't do. So it's a little bit of you know, trying to figure things out and watching it grow as it's being developed. The only thing I don't like is that it's not open source, so that means that the people can at any time start charging money to use it. And since OBS is open source, it's free. And so I just don't know what... I don't want to have my streams on hold if something happens and I'm not... I don't want to continue with Meld and have to switch back over or something. I just don't know what that looks like. But I don't know. Maybe I'll try it sometime and see. I know it's still kind of early in the stages of doing it, so maybe maybe things will be fixed. Maybe things will come work themselves out. I don't know. But let's do those push-ups. Bob redeemed them, so I guess we got to do them. But if you want to join in the fun of push-ups, feel free to join me. You can watch me do it, so you can see that I'm not just counting out loud. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good job, everybody. Must be AI generated. Yeah, he can't possibly be doing that himself, right? Can't do push-ups that fast. All right. Okay. Thank you, Bob. Keeping me in shape. Appreciate that. But how far along are you getting everything switched over to Meld? I take it you were streaming on OBS as you're working through Meld. Then, all right, we need to. Actually, do we have a few general coasters to do? Lay down coasters. We don't have corkscrew, and we don't have looping, so we can't do little shuttle loops. Is anything like this small? Got a couple little things here. Do something like this. That's pretty small. 105 people came to this park with just a merry-go-round and a 3D cinema. Hey, you know, if it's free to get in, why not? So, either that or they're desperate for a good time, huh? Something like that. All right. Hydrate, thank you. Thank you. Hydration is good. Okay. That's as fast as that can go. 1 train, 7 cars. All right, we will test that. That will be a good money maker for us. Let's try this. Okay. Ah, that is nice. Oh, that is pleasant. Oh, it doesn't do. Can you go like this? You can hold shift and it'll span and keep the same level. I love it. That is great. That must have been in one of the latest updates. Very cool. I like that. Cool. That definitely makes it much quicker to build pathways. All right, everyone's gonna come flocking over here. And what's nice is except for the fact of the time it takes to go up the chain lift hill to start it, it's a pretty quick ride, and so the throughput should be pretty fast. Not as quick as a shuttle loop that has a powered launch start, but hey, I'll take it. To answer your question earlier, I was able to get several on-screen effects ported over in a social media banner rotator I built to put in. Hey, there you go. I know part of me thinks, like, wondering if I should change up the way I do my whole layout here, if I should simplify it more and have the game screen the whole thing, and then just have like my camera in part of it, and have the chat just kind of pop up and disappear. But then part of me likes having the clean window so I can use it to copy to make thumbnails and things like that. So, I don't know. There's lots of different ways to do things. Oh, they probably could use food in a bathroom. Bathrooms would be ideal, right? Certainly as trade-offs, yeah. Or at least have a point where you can kind of switch between them. So, I don't know. Just a thought. Everyone has a special way of doing it. Part of me almost kind of wishes, too, that I didn't have a camera in some ways, just so I can easily do a full screen and not have to worry about having a camera in the way and whatnot. But hey, it's working, so can't complain. Going to leave a lurk up, but going to get ready for bed. Hope you have a great rest of your stream. Thank you so much for coming through and giving us a raid. I appreciate that. Thanks for trusting me with your community and bringing them in. God bless you. Get some good rest. And yeah, thank you for the lurk. Take care of yourself. All the things you need to do at the end of the stream there. So I know streaming can take a lot out of you. So, but how would we see your beautiful face? Mountie, of all people, how can you say something like that? We have yet to see your beautiful face. No. Or maybe your avatar is so close to your face that it practically is seeing your exact face. Maybe that is. Maybe that's the case. We may never know. The only one that does know is you and Google Llama. So that would be pretty funny if in your like cooking streams you literally had like a printout of your avatar that you just like an old school Halloween mask, just like pinned on your face and use like a rubber band in the back to keep it on, like a superhero mask. And so we just saw a little Mountie face on you with eye holes cut out. Oh my gosh, that would be hilarious. It's not actually a model. It's my face. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we've seen his lower half. That's true. He could be a hand model. We've seen his hands. And if you've seen someone's hands, you know that they exist in person. He's the real deal. Okay. So we're working on just trying to get a little bit more cash coming in. What do we have from these? So it's not as crazy as it was before. We're just doing the plain lazy tax. And that's just or the good value pricing. Before we were getting like the most that they would pay, and we were like sucking them dry after like 4 or 5 rides because we were charging like $10+ to ride the different coasters and stuff and whatnot. It's like, well, it's a little too much. Gotta go grab some food. Hey, grab some for me too. That sounds delicious. Thank you. Thank you for offering. I appreciate that. What a guy. What a guy Canadian is. Apparently it was a matter of urgency that I be here to preserve a 4-stream view streak. Even though I missed the 3rd stream, it counts as 4 because I got back here within 24 hours deadline. Hey, there you go. That works. For all we know, he's AI generated though. You know, you do have a point there, Bob. You never know these days. They're those sneaky AI robots impersonate so many different people. You never know. The notifications I'm getting on this issue are urgent. Oh, for the to get your keep your streak going. Yeah. I get those too, and I'm just like, you know what? I don't care. Sometimes I do. Sometimes it's like, well, you know what? Whatever. All right. I think we're doing okay. We don't need our entertainer. Another reminder, if you guys want to be a part of the park, if you want to help support me, you can be a member of the staff. There's a channel redemption points on Twitch. Otherwise, if you're on Rumble or Kick, you can just put it in chat. If you want to be a mechanic, if you want to be a handyman, or if you want to be an entertainer. So, I'd love for you to be a part of the park if you would like to. Let's see. Let's see how things are looking here. Okay. All right, so we're starting to get a little bit more money. Let's check the charts here. Ride tickets. Oh, we just started a new month. It is increasing. We're only into June. I'm only concerned about that more because once you start building these coasters, you start going through money pretty quick, and I want to see if I can avoid increasing the loan. You know what? We're gonna make this, we're gonna be terrible, and we're gonna charge 20 bucks. But you know what? Actually, what we can do, let's pause. People will say if something is a good value, and then we can change prices accordingly. So we can do that with pizza. We can do that with balloons. We can do that. Oh, just that for now. Okay. And we'll start getting a little bit more cash as people purchase things. All right, so this needs to be a 7.0 ride. You know what? The exit. Why don't we? Cannot build or move the exit of this ride. Oh, that's right. We can't even modify where the exits are. Man, that stinks. Okay. Well, it is what it is, apparently. So we will leave them where they are. Okay. What I need to do sometime is, like, when I'm building these, maybe have, like, a picture of one that I'd like to kind of model it after on the side so I get a good idea. Because I have a hard time kind of getting rides started sometimes. Okay. We didn't even actually do... Alright, let's test it out, and with this, let's increase the lift hill speed. One nice thing with the Open RCT2 mod is it allows you to test coasters as you build them. So then you can see in real time how they react to the different pieces that you have going. Okay, that works. Do a loop-the-loop. Hey, that's not a bad idea. Let's see if we can do that. Do they have that? They do. Ooh, that would not work. That's too tall. Yeah, let's do that. And then we can go down one at least a little bit. Okay, then we're at 60. And look at that, we're already running low on cash. after just that. Once we get this up and going, we will be getting some good money, though. But we need to... Right, where is that at? We can... Ah, look at that. We're already out of cash. You know what? Can you change... I guess you can't change the other thing. I was going to say, if this could be a reverse incline. It can be a powered launch. What if we try something like that? Does that add a little bit of excitement? That at least kind of gets you up the hill a little quicker. That could help. But that might be a little bit much for that first corner being as sharp as it is. So that might be a little too much lateral G action there. But we can do some other things. We can do corkscrews, we can do S-bends, we can do twists. What if we had more money? That would be helpful. What if we had a little more cash? This might be a little bit... Okay. Can we go right into it? No, we can do helixes. Okay, so we can't... We gotta straighten out first. Oh, we ran out of cash already. Sheesh. You know what? Price manager. Let's do things a little differently. Instead of doing that, let's just do a lazy tax of 50% and see what that does. Force recalculate all prices now. Bam! Okay, what does this do? Okay, that is fine. That's a little bit more than what it was. Because that's taking 50% off what it should be. The other one was doing like 75% or something. Because this merry-go-round was like $1.70, $1.80, and now it's like about twice that or so. Ooh. Catch that Pokemon! Alright, what if we do... Ooh, that could be interesting. Could sneak through there. Let's see what that kind of looks like. Actually, that looks pretty cool. I like that. All right. So, but we need to get enough speed that we can get back up to come back from this point. Man, okay. Is there a wait time for this? At least 10 seconds, huh? It's kind of going as soon as it goes, though, so we're fine. I don't think there's any, like, wait. Minimum wait time, 5 seconds. That's fine. Just so we can keep people going through as quickly as possible. Okay. What do people think? Are they thinking anything else that we can adjust? Any kind of kiosk or food prices? Need to go to the bathroom. Pizza is still a good value. You don't say. Well then, how about when it's $2? Drinks. Balloons. Okay. Someone already wants to go home. Dolores? What is your problem? You've only spent $1. You literally bought a map. It's too crowded, and you're immediately leaving, and you have $74 left. You haven't even been on a single ride. What is your problem? You know what, Dolores? I don't think we want you in our park if you don't want to be here. Is that Dolores right there? That is. Get out of here, Dolores. Okay. Let's see. We need money. All right. I want to finish this. Let's just get a loan. We'll pay it back. I promise. All right. Oops. So there is that. You could test that and see just where we're at least. That's the thing. When you're doing these kinds of scenarios, it's a lot of trial and error. And so you just kind of have to test the waters, so to speak. Boop, 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 boop. Look at that. Okay, so it comes down here. Spin. That is pretty good. What if we expand that out a little bit, though? That's a little too quick of a turnaround. We could probably come out further, do a banked corner, have a little less lateral Gs. It will use up a little bit more of our speed, maybe. Extreme intensity. Yeah, lateral Gs. That's, we look at lateral Gs. Huge at the beginning, and then crazy near the end there. So why don't we shut it down, change this to just continuous circuit mode, and then let's keep working on it here. Let's okay. Build that. That's in the way. Interesting. Okay. Can we start that a section earlier? No. All right. Ooh, what if... Could we go through this? We can. That is cool. All right, and then... We're already there. All right, let's test it again. We can. This will add to the excitement going through a loop like this. This should help. See what kind of speed we have here. And we should be able to just... Ooh, the roller coaster is in the way right there. Interesting. Okay, so we need to do something like that. And then we can go like that. Hey, there it is. Is there a straight section in here? That's a transfer piece that goes immediately into a turn. What if... What if we go... I wanted to have a... on-ride photo section. There we go. I think this looks pretty good. That flows through, that goes around. That's not too fast through there. The only annoying thing though is that since you can't change any of this, I couldn't add in like a brake section just to slow it down as it approaches the station, because that is helpful. Okay, let's do a real test, and while we wait, let's work on a queue line. Okay. What does it say? Do we finish yet? No. At least there's 3 trains. That keeps things moving pretty good. Okay. What do we got? We're looking for a 7.0 excitement rate. Still too many lateral Gs. Alright, we need to see where it is when it gets to this point. It's probably... It might be this right here. And if it is, we'll have to find something else to do. Because having it too much will impact... Yeah, here we go. Whoop! Yeah. That certainly is it. Okay, so... Could we not do a... No, we can't do that. Invert. Okay, yeah, that's too close to that. Height marks on track brace. There we go, that helps. What if we do that? And so we go up like that. What other special things can we do? I was just thinking, oh, we could do a helix right here, but we're too close to a few things to do a helix right there. Done corkscrews, done twists, done loops. The only thing we haven't done are S-bends or helixes. We could come out a little bit. And do a helix. Large up. How big is that? Oh, that's really big. Could we do an S-bend to the left to give us a little more space away from this? Because I don't want to run into this corkscrew here. And then go straight a couple times. Turn. Ooh, then we're almost getting a little too close to that. Let's come back a little bit. Special up, large. There we go. We're at 50. Actually, you know what? Let's see what that does. Let's test that. I don't know if we'll have enough speed to get up to that, but we'll try it, and then I can immediately come down, and then we can come back through the loop and connect back up. That should be a little bit more gentle. If that doesn't work, then we can start a turn without an increase coming this way, and then start the helix after a half a turn. That might alleviate the issue. Okay, it's going through the helix. Oh, it's completely fine. It is completely fine. All right. The only thing is we need to not over this, like, to my right as much as I would hope for. And we're like getting over the top of this hill here. I don't think there's like any extra room to spare with that. And we are really close. What if... That is over that, technically. Man. Then you start having to like go out and around even more just to like make things work. Because if I want to go through this... Oh, is that going to actually fit? Oh, I did not think that that was going to be close enough. I thought we were too far in. Okay. Ooh, now we're in the way of this. Darn. We need to start it there, though. Yep, that's in the way of that. You know, Father Time, that'd be pretty cool if you could literally have an emote that could do the catch for you, so you don't have to type that in every time, that command. That would be pretty slick. Okay, let's try doing that. Nope, still can't do that. Coaster in the way at that point too. Okay, so we need to literally go up from here. That's not going to help us because we're not any further out of the way of this loop. And now we're over the top of that guy. So we could... What if there's just something else that we do? Okay. 60. Ooh, that is a bit of a stretch. That might... That might not make it. No, it does. Somehow it does. It's a little slow right there, though. $45. That's what we want anyways. Let's just do like this. Ooh, we're off by 1. Where are we at? How are we close? How close are we to that? We're like really close. Can we go straight one more time? No, we can't. Man, that's so close. Okay, well, what if we do something else? Can we? Okay, I think that's in line with what we want. Let's see, we should have a little bit of speed, right? Oh, that's in the way of the loop there. This guy... Ah, we need to go over one more. Whoops. And of course we can't, because that's there. S-band to the right? No, left. No, we can't get... That's literally right next to that guy. Okay. I wish you could go down and then do an S-bend or something like that. It's getting a little too congested over here. What if... Because I want to go right in between these. Sheesh. Got a little bit of speed, but it's not crazy fast. What if through this... Do I want to go below it? Maybe over it. Okay, let's just do the... Keep trying this. There we go. Okay, so we can't do the 10 foot in between. Usually with most coasters you can have 10 feet between crisscrossing or passing over stuff. Do we have a booster track by the chance? Lock brakes? No, we don't have boosters. What if we do one more down? Nope, now that's in the way of that. Okay. That has to be at 45. Ooh. Would that work? Man, this is really hard to see. I'm almost thinking, can I get back in this space here? I should be able to, right? Yeah, I can go double side by side through that. Nice. Okay. Ooh, I think... Ah, we did it, guys. We did it. Alright, let's watch this. Let's watch it. It's coming up through the helix. Goes down a little bit, goes down some more. Goes around the outside. Does a twist, comes around. Goes back through the loop. Not too fast. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I know it's kind of intense. There's a lot going on. But I think that possibly could do it. Let's watch it. Oh, you can make that bigger now. Nice. That must be a new feature. Okay, it doesn't even go below 15 miles an hour through that, so that's nice. And it stays above 20 through that whole thing. Okay. All in all, that looked decent. Nothing over 2 lateral Gs, or nothing under -2. That's good. Vertical, a little high there. But hey, we got it. Look at that. 8.05 excitement rating. There's one down. Let's open him up. He is now ready to go. Ha. Okay. That will be exciting. And this thing will be, I don't know. It should automatically set the price for us. Ooh, wow, they want $10 for it. All right. Hey, I'm not complaining. Okay. They're going to want to have some benches out here because this is going to be a little bit a little intense. Oh, are they trying to head already to some of the other coasters? We have a compact inverted, and then we have this inverted laydown. No, you're not going there. That's the one thing. These guys already want to go to another ride, one of these other coasters, to inspect it. But it's not even connected to our pathways, so they can't ever get to it. So they're always going to be trying to get there and not actually working on real rides. Oh, we accidentally deleted the pathway. Oh, I just could never go there. Alright. that should help. You think? You want to be an inspector? All right. All right, Father Time. Oh, oops. No repairs? You don't want to do repairs? You just want to do inspections? Is that what you're saying? Let's get a... Okay. If you say so. You're heading to a laydown coaster. No, there is no... You can't do anything at the laydown coaster, bud. Maybe we just need to try to get all the pathways set up. Now this is a lot better. So much faster. Oh, but I probably shouldn't do too much over here because we're gonna have to complete these guys. Okay. We should do this one next. Oh no. Ah. Are you kidding me? We can't... I gotta change up the one we just finished. Because now it's in the way of this one even doing anything. I can't do anything. And I can't go back. I can't get rid of anything. Gosh, that's so frustrating. Man. Okay, we'll just let them finish. So, what do we want to do? I guess I could come out further and then do the helix up. Just bring this out further and then this can... I can have it go down and then back up. Do a little mountain valley thing. I guess that'd probably be the least intrusive thing to do. It might make it a little bit slower though. Gosh, that's annoying. Alright, are they done yet? They're just arriving. Okay. Okay, so... 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, so it's coming around. Still got enough momentum. Goes down a tiny bit. Goes around, comes down. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. It's just annoying. But it still completes. Okay. Let's do a test run. Okay. -20. That's a bit of a climb. But for some reason it goes down underground. Come on. It doesn't want us to see. Here we go. Okay, so it does a weird helix. Oh, so it goes down, helixes down a little bit and then comes up. That's very strange. Okay. And now we're kind of getting close to our other coasters here. Ooh, that's really close. Okay, is that done yet? Hey, look who it is. The one and only Book of Gaming. Hello, friend. How are you doing tonight, Book? Good to see ya. How was your stream? How are your runs tonight? Good to see you. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Fuzzy Pickles, Christian variety streamer, and tonight is Tuesday, so we are playing Rollercoaster Tycoon. And for this scenario, it's a little different. We were given a park that have 5 different coasters that have a little bit started, and our objective is to finish all of them with having an excitement rating of at least 7.0. So we finished our first coaster, and now we're working on our second one. Okay, is this done? It actually dropped an excitement rating, but that's okay. It's still over 7.0. I'm happy with that. Went super well. Got a new seasonal best. Praise the Lord. Hey, that's awesome. What was your time? What was the new seasonal best? Okay, so 30:58. Hey, it's sub 31. Not bad. Getting sub 31 is always exciting. Yeah, exactly. I would agree. Ooh, you know what? Looking at this one where this starts. Can we even... Oh, we can go under that. We can go under that, but not the other one. Okay, good to know. I was a little worried there. Okay, let's keep going with this one. The only difficulty with scenarios like this is they put some of these coasters together a little bit too closely at times, and so as you're trying to add features to make it exciting enough for the requirement, you get a little too close to the other coasters, and I had a problem with this one we're working on right now, this burgundy colored one. This little helix was a little bit to the left, and it ran into this lift hill, so I had to extend it out and then come down and then continue back up. So, but yeah, already getting on track and back in the groove of things to get sub 31. That is awesome. I hope I'm able to be around when you have your next new personal best. That would be exciting. Well, good. If any of you guys that are already here do not know Book of Gaming, Book of Gaming is a wonderful Christian streamer that speedruns Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 on the NES. And he currently has the world record for the game in speedrunning. He's been to GDQ to show off his amazing talent, and so he's technically a professional. So please go check him out. If you have not followed him, please go give him a follow now. Tell him that I sent you. Okay, is this done yet? No results yet. Oh, that's that one. Well, that one's that one's going. Okay. Close that. Thank you for the shout out. Of course. Of course. Okay. So we're not up very far. If we want to do, let's see what kind of things we can do. Helixes. Oh, there's a launched hill lift. Oops. So maybe we actually don't need as much speed as we think, or height, because we can get speed pretty quick. So let's... Can we do a loop? Medium. We got medium. Not enough. Alright. Wonder if we have enough speed to get up and over this whole thing. We might. Zoom! Oh yeah. Just enough. So we were at 65. Let's get some more cash. It's gonna take a while for us to actually. Oh shoot! Did this revert? No, that we're good. We're good. Can we do that? So we also got. Oh, I got a photo section. What can we do? A photo section. Those are great. Oh yeah, that's enough. And we can literally just go right back down into something to get a little bit more speed. Okay. That looks good. Launch free fall. Hey, that's a pretty inexpensive one. Why don't we throw a launch free fall? So we got a lot of other flat rides we can kind of add to the park in a few places. This one is a quick throughput ride that is great for, actually, let's put the entrance over here. Really good for getting some fast cash. Okay, let's do that. And then... Okay, that's done. Okay, let's continue. Alright, so we made it here. What if we did a barrel roll and then a half corkscrew like that? Where's the... Oh, we have to meet it underground. Okay. Alright. That'll be fun. Alright, what do we want to do? Oh, we have the large corkscrews. I don't think we'd have enough... I do like the large corkscrews because it makes it a more gentle... makes it more gentle doing this. Because otherwise the small ones are almost a little too intense. So let's see if we can get through this. It'll pick up a tiny bit of speed coming down here. Alright, so let's watch it. Ooh, not quite. Watch, here we go. Boom! See, that's the best thing of doing this, this whole testing while building thing, is that we can, easily see if it's going to work or not. I feel like this is the same height we were kind of at, so let's see if we need to... Ooh, okay, yep. Let's try this again. A nice 7-stream streak. Congrats there, Supersonic. Welcome in, good to see ya. Made it to 7. Breaks this week. Oh yeah, with ReachCon going on. Ooh, that is a little bit could we do Oh, no. I was thinking we could do a boosted pad there. Can't really go much lower than that, I don't think. Well, maybe I can. Ooh, that is really close. But that one, this one is hanging down below and this one's on top, so... You're not touching. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Let's see. So we need to work our way back to the other side, over to my right. What else do we want to do? We have some helixes. We could do a quarter loop or something. Could do a twist and another corkscrew or something. Or we could just do some basic turns here. Oh, so that does work for you. Father Time. So that emote that you do, that does work to catch Pokemon then, huh? Interesting. Do you know, Father Time, do you know how that works? Or what's, what the creator of that emote, what he does? Is that, how does he do that? And does it... Is it only... Is it for a certain type of Pokeball? So someone could theoretically make different emotes for each Pokeball to catch? It's from the creator's channel, but I've seen a bunch of others that seem to work. Okay, I'll have to look that up. Because that would be pretty slick. Let's get a couple more handymen because it's getting a little dirty. Okay, so we got that. Let's do... Okay, so we did that. So it's for a great ball. Okay. Oh, you just do it and then say the name. Okay. That would be cool though if you could build it into the emote to do different Pokeballs. And so you could just have the name of the emote or the picture of the emote be the design it so it looks like whichever one it is. Interesting. I'll have to look at that. That is very cool. Because it is annoying having to like type that out every time or just have it like on copy and paste. Okay. So we got that. It has some pretty good speed coming through there. What if we do another vertical loop? Trying to find ways that we can kind of lose a little bit of speed. I kind of wonder if you can just use, have it just say catch great ball, and that would work. Catch great. Emotes have the word catch in them. Yeah, I know it has to have that exclamation point for the command as well. So I wonder how that factors in. It's got to be something. Okay, we need to figure out a way. What if I go from this end and work, try to get up and out? Oh, are we under that? We are. Okay. So we can back that up a little bit. This. Come on, let's look underground. Thank you. Looks like it's this one. Ah, it's alive! Okay. Okay. So you know what? If we... Oops. Go up one more, then we're at 30. Okay. So we're at the point there. What if we... We need to somehow get around this, because if we don't, we're going to hit it. Alright, how fast is this going? Let's watch this one more time. It's the thing, this, like I said, doing this is a trial and error that just takes a long time. We're already halfway through year 2, and we've only done one coaster. And I missed it. Oops. That's probably, wow, that's too much. What kind of speed is that? That's probably way too high for that as well, up to 85. Woo! Yeah. And then that's going to run right into that. Okay. All right, what does this look like? Yeah, that works. Maybe we come down and we do some sort of like helix thing. Down small. Actually, down large, then small. We're down to 35. Okay, where are we at? What are we at? 30. Should be enough to come straight out with that one at least. That's not in the way. Let's do, oops. Let's do straight. We can do brakes. Down to 18. Ooh. Oh, we need to be at 30.
Oh no. Anyway, last week.
Hey Priscilla, how's it going? Good to see ya. Thanks for being here. Ah. 7 hours. 7 hours before you go, huh? No Twitch on the trip. All right. I know it'll be interesting to see how empty it feels when everyone's gone on their trip. Okay, that connects up. Let's go ahead and do a test and see what it does. You can come too if you want. That would be great, but I don't have the finances to go, and I'm really trying right now to get a new job, and so I need to be available for that. So I appreciate the invite. Maybe we'll see. Maybe next year I'll be able to be in a position to do something like that. It'll be fun to see. Because I don't even know how all of it will go and everything, so it'll be cool to see what everyone thinks and how it goes. And okay, so it breaks. That's good. It goes in and it goes right to the station. All right, what are we at? Please say it's exciting and not too much. Hey, look at that, 7.58. I'll take it. Yes. We are now open. Price manager. Force, calculate all the prices now. There we go. $9. Sounds great to me. And let's get some... Man, there's always so much vomit over here. People are just vomiting looking at the ride. They're like, this looks crazy. I haven't even ridden it, but I want to vomit anyways. Just because of how intense this thing looks. No, I don't like that. And we could use some garbage cans, because these people are littering up a storm out here. Okay, Nelly, we're gonna put you here and you can clean your way back. Let's We should be starting to get some more cash coming in on the regular, hopefully. Yeah, people haven't been able to buy their hats. That's what they're missing. Hats, and also their cuddly toys. So, okay. I don't even know if we've even had any rain. Does it say how many umbrellas we've even sold? None. We haven't sold a single umbrella. I don't even know if it technically rains in this scenario. Each scenario has different weather patterns, and so this may be one like that. I don't know. Okay, so that's 2. I assume that we should probably do this red one next, because it is, yeah. No power lift hill. Alright, how many trains we got? Okay, 5. I kind of usually like doing the little curve like that, just so it's not too long in a straight line. No loops, huh? This is a lay-down coaster. Has twists. Oh, no, it does. Oh, that's right, you need to go up. Duh. Is this going to work, or is it going to run right into it? Nope, it's going to run right into it. Okay. Let's do a wider turn. Or actually, you know what? Is that? No, that's right. To the right. We'll do a photo section, get their priceless reaction after coming out of a loop. Okay, so we need to work our way back on this side. So I think we'll kind of... This other ride we can go up and kind of be over here. This ride we can kind of be around this area. We do have plenty of room, so they won't intersect each other too much. So, okay. And they can only do... There's only one size for the corkscrew. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see what kind of speed we have coming through here. Maybe we keep it in that position for a little bit. And what if... Well, you know what? Let's keep going down as far as we can. Oh. Well, I bet if we were not laying down, we could go down even lower, but that's okay. Get a little more speed. Not enough cash! Okay. And that's as much as we can get from the bank. Alright, we need to be... Alright, people, come on. What are people thinking? Running out of cash. Let's pause it for a second. Clean and tidy. Need to go to the bathroom. That was great. Already got that. Blah, 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 blah. On-ride photo is a good value. Well, that's what you think. Let's increase that a little bit. Hey, Steven, good to see you. I've been lurking for a while. Hey, I appreciate lurkers just as much as, I mean, I love it when people are here to chat, but if you're here to lurk, I appreciate that as well. But thank you for being around. And, were you streaming earlier today? I think I may have seen, your name pop up. How's your day going? Let's see. Pizza is a good value, huh? Well, let's just jack the price up. Oh, yeah, it's hard when it keeps bouncing around like that. Balloon stall is a really good value. That up a little bit. It's been a good day so far. Nice. Been working on stuff and passively watching. Didn't stream today, actually. I will tomorrow. Okay. I know, I've been kind of in and out. Watching a little bit, working on this and that. Ran an errand earlier. How am I? I'm doing good. Doing good. It's funny, because right now I'm not working, but it's like, I think, oh, I could stream during the day or something like that, but I don't know. I've done a stream during the day before, and maybe it's just you having to do that more often to make that regular, but I feel like I do a lot better and you guys are around when I'm doing this during the evening, so okay. What's your stream schedule like? I try to stream at least every Tuesday to play Rollercoaster Tycoon. I generally don't stream on Wednesdays or Thursdays because I have a small group every other Wednesday and then every Thursday. And by the time I get home from those, it's a little too late. But other days, so like Sunday, Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday is just kind of up in the air depending on what my schedule's like and what I'm doing in real life if I have time, or if there's just different things going on. So I don't have much of a set schedule just because I don't know. I just don't know what's going on, or sometimes I'm just not feeling like streaming. So it just kind of depends. But yeah, I know that's not the best answer. It's 12 or I am. Yeah, okay, so you're on Central Time then. I'm in the Pacific time zone, so I usually start between 7 and 8 p.m. When I do stream. Just because I have dinner and stuff before I start, so I don't have to either be hungry while I'm streaming, or I don't want to eat on stream generally. Sometimes I'll be snacking on something, but I don't want to be like eating a meal while playing. So, all right, we'll see if this is exciting enough. Got some pretty good speed. Okay. Gonna watch this and keep an eye on it. Yeah, and also like once I get a job, hopefully, it'll be a 9 to 5 kind of time frame job. So I don't want to like get in the habit or so of like streaming during the day and then change. And I feel like that's a time of day that I want to be looking for a job, be available for phone calls, take care of errands, whatever is going on. And the evening is when things kind of slow down anyways and all that. So I typically just stream in the evenings. Yeah, it makes sense. I usually don't eat before I stream and pretty hungry by the end of it. Yeah. And if it that's the thing too, if I didn't, then my wife would want to eat, and then she'd be eating by herself. Oh, we're so close. Let's add a few cacti. Boom. Okay. We have made it. There's number 3. 3 down. 2 to go. But now we need to get our... That guy's going to have to come out and around. Okay. Let's get our pathway set. Okay. Needs to go up. Oh, doesn't like that. It doesn't like that, huh? Weird. How about like that? Strange. Okay. So we can have a pathway coming around this. We can have a pathway going around that. We'll have a few. Oh, is it too close? Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Really? I can't even put one there? No, I can. It was just being difficult. Okay, so there's that. And then we need to have... something like that. And then we can have one go around the other side as well. Okay, that is good enough for now. Let's get some benches. But yeah, I mean, things are open and up in the air somewhat that, you know, things could change for a season with streaming. I just feel like I want to be productive more when the daylight hours are going on, because sometimes I'll be doing other tasks and this and that around the house or errands and things like that, so it just depends. Man, I just put this nice pathway and you guys have already messed it up. Thanks for nothing. Okay, I don't think I need a full set of that in there. So get a few more handymen walking around, that would be helpful. Buddy, can you please stop trying to go to these rides that aren't set up yet? Man, they're annoying. We're just here to inspect. No, you're just being annoying. Okay, so we have this one, and then there's one underground on this side all by itself. So we're doing good. And there's a fair amount of this one already built, so this isn't too bad. So for as many coasters as we have, I'm surprised we don't have more people in the park, but I guess the arrow is up down here, so we are getting more. Want to go home? How much money you got left? You spent everything. Good job. What about you? Just about. Running out of cash, feel sick. You don't look sick. What are you talking about? Crazy. Okay, so this guy, we could have it kind of mirror this other guy a little bit, and then have it just go down and do its own thing. Or could we raise our lower land? All right, here we go. We can have it go right into the ground and then back up. That will be cool. Oh yeah. Transparency options. This one. How far does this need to go? Oh, that coaster's in the way. So after all that, it still says I can't do it. Well, thank you. Thank you, game. Just wasted a couple $100 trying to do something that won't even work. So, excellent. Oh, really? That literally looks like it's on top of itself. But I guess that works. Can you do? No. There's no bonus or no special. There's helixes and S-bends and photos. So we were at 80. Is that enough to keep it going? Ooh, nope. Darn. Alright, we'll watch this again. If that doesn't work, then I'll just do something else. Yeah. That works. Oh, we can look at the supports again. Okay. Of course, then it runs into it. Man, I want to do something fun, and it doesn't want to let me do that. Okay, well, we can just do that. Just have it kind of twist around a little bit on itself. And we want to come back to there. So we need to keep things open to get there. Again, we got S-bends and helixes. What kind of speed do we have here? It's a little bit of speed. It'd probably be good to go down. But we're starting to get... We're getting to an area that makes things difficult. So instead, let's... Let's go up. Let's do small. Yeah, that works. Oh, you can go up. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting new track pieces. Oh my gosh. We got another raid. Alright, let's go. Let's play, Kay. Welcome. Welcome on in. Good to see you again. Good to see you guys again. What were you up to tonight? Owl. Hey there, buddy. How you doing, friend? How are you guys doing tonight? Hey, what you been up to? Let me give a shout out. Make sure I spell this correctly. That would help, huh? Nope, wrong one. Let's see, does that work? There we go. Please check out Let's Play K. Give her a follow if you aren't or you haven't already. Did Bible study and then played Phasmophobia with Raleigh. It was an epic time. I've heard of Phasmophobia. I've seen a very small amount of that game, but I have not played it myself. But I've heard it is it's an interesting game. That getting your creeps on, huh? Getting your spoops going. She's playing a scary game. Yeah. I know. I'm not really into spoopy games. I kind of almost wish I enjoyed that, but that's okay. I'll leave it to people like you guys to do that and have a good time with it. Does interesting mean C-? Took me a while to get there, yeah. What do you mean C-? I feel like that's going right over my head. Okay. Back to the left. And there we go. We are connected. All right. All right, let's watch this. Get rid of this land. I'm not adjusting that. Like a bad grade. What am I grading? Just playing the game? I don't know. I don't know the game enough to give it a grade. But, I feel like my grading for a spooky kind of game is not very relevant since I'm not really into that genre. You read through Matthew 17 to 19 today. Oh, you did? Yeah. Yeah, the devotion I read through was around chapter 18, verse 10. So yeah, very cool. There's a lot of good stuff in those chapters there. I know we only read through a little snippet of what you read through. So very cool. Let me get the game sounds up a little more. I feel like they're not very high compared to the music. Sorry if that was a little low for you guys. Yeah, very nice. All right, let's get this testing while we chat. But yeah, if any of you guys don't know me, coming over from Kay's stream, I'm Fuzzy Pickles, Christian variety streamer, and Tuesdays is when we play Rollercoaster Tycoon. And I play the open RCT2 mod, which expands the game quite a bit. It fixes a lot of bugs, adds a lot of features. A lot of the features are quality of life things, adds new track pieces. It's even added a couple rides, I think. And just general enhancements that make the game a lot more fun. So, this is probably one of our more regular scheduled programming, you could call it. And we're, what is this, scenario 96 out of 146? So we're almost right around that 2/3 mark. Really close. So, it's going good. Okay. What does it say? Very high intensity rating. Alright, let's see what the issue is. Some vertical G's. A little bit. Lateral G's, there's an issue. Probably somewhere. I wonder if that's this thing right here. They always have an issue on these curved ones because they're flat. Yep. It doesn't like these if you're going a little too fast. So you can see that it's a different color there. So, oops. So we're gonna have to fix that. Let's see. What do we want to do? We can. So we need to get up to 35, huh? Ooh, we need to get up high enough to get up and over that. Okay. Something like that. Fix it, maybe? Let's see what that does. Let's test it again. Wait for that to do a full circuit. Hold your GGs until we're done. No. Thanks, Owl. And Owl, how's your game development going? How's all that been for you? Are you getting a little closer? I'm sure since you're doing it kind of, you know, by yourself, it'll take a while to get everything done, but I know you're working on like asset creation. How's that going? Okay, so we didn't have an issue there this time on that. No issue on that. No issue that. Okay, we might be okay. One nice thing is it does slow down with these helixes here a bit, so... And just the speed we have coming into all this, anyways, it's not too much. Modeled a robotic Wendigo today and 2 Chinese lanterns of death. Okay, that certainly sounds interesting. Hey, look at that, we got the excitement rating we want. We're good. Man, these last few have actually gone a lot smoother than I thought it was gonna be. Okay. Let's set the queue line. Okay, we should be able to... Actually, can we... do something like that? Oh, we finally got rain! Look at that! Are people gonna be buying... Hold on. Let's put another kiosk over here. What are we doing right there? Yeah, it's good. This is when you start making a lot of money. People don't want to ride rides, but if they don't have an umbrella, they'll consider buying an umbrella. You know what, actually, let's, just so more people can buy them, let's drop this back down to 10 bucks. We're not going to be totally heartless here. Okay. We'll see how many people are buying umbrellas. They're going to be like, these are too expensive, but I'm desperate. So they'll buy them. That's the best thing. People all... That's the one thing people will complain about with how the price is. Umbrellas. But when it starts raining, they will pay anything for an umbrella. So it's kind of a hack, because you don't really care too much. People aren't necessarily going to want to buy an umbrella when it's not raining. It's only when they need it. It's only when they need it they'll get a little desperate. So, okay. let's get our TVs going. Uh-oh, are you like the capitalist or something? Well, I'm not running a charity here. This is a business after all. We're running a theme park. We want to further the quality of the theme park towards our patrons. We want to give them the best quality of rides and the best riding experience. And unfortunately, to do that, we need to make money so that we can then provide more things to each patron. I mean, technically, we're doing a great job at servicing our clients, I mean our guests, because the admission is free. No one's twisting your arm to come visit the park. You can stay as long as you want. He's better than me. I just finish the coasters and don't let the guests into my park. Well, I mean, you gotta get them in and you gotta get them to ride the rides. So, gotta have both pieces there. What is this? Medium? Probably raise the speed of this just a little bit. How close is it? That's close enough. Okay. The rides are paid and the fun is free. That's true. You know what? We don't charge you more than someone else if you are having more fun than someone else. The amount of fun you have is totally up to you. So, that's a personal thing. If you don't want to have fun, that's on you. Okay. Okay. There you go. That was fun. Wait for a full load. Nah. How many coasters we got? Two trains, right? 2 trains. Let's at least wait 20 seconds. Keep them kind of spread out because the ride length is about 1.5 minutes. So yeah, 20 to 30 seconds would be fine. Okay. Let's just double check. That's over 7. That's over 7. That's over 7. And yeah, all 4 of those, they're all over 7. Perfect. All right, well, let's work on this one. You know what? Well, shoot. Nah, we'll continue here. Chain lift. One more. So we're only going up about, still is a pretty good amount. Let's do one less. Guests are complaining about this disgusting state of the paths. All right, time to get a couple more handymen. This is a good reminder. If any of you guys want to be a part of the park, let me know. Here, let me get out of this. Oops. Let's take a look at our pathway issues. Oh man. All right. This person is gonna patrol this. They're gonna keep the entrance clean. Wow, there's too many of these guys all in one little area. No wonder we're having so many issues. All right, let's start doing Patrol zones. I hate doing patrol zones, but you know what? That's what's gonna keep the park clean, so. Oh, you're that person. Okay, come over here. And you are already hanging out over here, so we'll let you stay there. And you... Like that. Actually, the first person here... Let's take that off. Let's just let you focus on the main entrance. It's looking better already. Alright. This person... We'll give him that. If you want to be a part of the park, you want to be one of our handymen or our mechanics, let me know. There's a channel redemption thing on Twitch, or if you're on Rumble or Kick, just throw it in chat, and I will gladly make you a member of our team. There is no vertical drop coaster that's in operation. Stop trying to inspect it. Okay. Alright, that is looking much better now. Okay. Get back to what we were working on. Vertical drop, is that what they want to see? Medium. I do like the bigger loops. But you have to have a ton of speed if you're going to do the large one. So we'll stick with the medium one. Ooh, it just barely works. And that's already increased. Okay. We could, just to make sure, do one more lower. But then we're running into this. Oh, did it not? Did it not work this time? It worked the first time. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, let's, Oh, I thought I had it going up. I am. Oh, gotcha. Okay, let's have it go... Is that going out of bounds? No. There we go. Let's see how many how many rounds they can or how many levels. Should have some pretty decent speed here. S-bends, loops. Okay. So all they got are loops and S-bends. Alright, can we just do a regular small loop? Whew, just barely. Perfect. So you know what, could we get one more? Yeah. Got one more 5-foot section going down, just to give us a little more speed. Once people are in the vehicle, though, they give it a little bit more mass, and so they give it a little bit more momentum. So, should be fine. Okay, we need to start going down, though. Down to -20, really? Can we do a loop underground? You could. We just don't have enough enough space. I'd have to go down even further, which I don't feel like doing. Okay. So brakes. Oops. Okay. Okay. That looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and test that to see what that is like. We're getting close. We're still within the limits that we typically are at. We usually, our scenarios are 3 in-game years long. We're halfway through year 3, so we're on par with completing. Oh, come on. Okay, fine. We'll just do the cutaway view. There we go. Okay, and then we want this tool. Wait, what? Oh, it got rid of my... I don't know which one I'm doing. Why did it get rid of it? Come on, down. There we go. I'm doing that. And I want to... Oh, it gets rid of it. I need to know what... where are we at? What am I going into? Oh, we are a little bit under, but maybe we can fix that. Hold on. Rid of this. Figure that out in just a moment. Let's get some cacti. We're close, but not enough. Gotta head out. All right, Elle, thank you for coming by in the raid. I appreciate it. God bless you. Have a great rest of your evening, and we'll see you another time. Your emotes are so cute. Okay. We're really close. We need to... Hey, Fred, welcome in. Good to see ya. Hope you are doing well. All right, let's just change some of this around. Let's see, can we... Okay. Hey, Supersonic, glad you're still here.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
All right, more jokes. All right, let me just get this connected, and then we'll get this one testing.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, we'll do an official test. All right, let's read a joke while it's testing. And more push-ups. All right. The whole shebang here. Trying to see where I left off. Hey, look at that. It worked. We didn't even have to open the ride. We didn't even have to connect it and get guests. All right. Very cool. There you go. Okay. Well. So what did it end up getting to? 7.22. All right, perfect. Okay, we'll still do a few things. Feel like should be close to where I've already read a joke. I did one earlier today. Trying to find it. Read that. Pretty sure I read that too. I want to find you the best quality joke that I can do. Not saying it's gonna be good, but it's at least the best from here. All right, I don't think I've done this one. Why do trees seem so suspicious? I'll give you time to put your answers in chat. But why are trees always so suspicious? Let me know your answer. What do you think? Supersonic, do you have an answer? Why do you think trees are so suspicious? And if you don't have an answer, then I can just give you the answer. Okay, so if I want to... What's that? Come on. It did it a second ago. There we go. Nope, not that one. Nope. Thinking of parts of a tree. That'll partially get you there. Man, which was it? This is so annoying. I don't know why it's doing that. It didn't do this before. If you had the this tool set. Okay, so it's this one here. Okay. Gosh. They're so annoying. There we go. Okay. Why do trees seem so suspicious? Because they are a bit shady. Can't trust them. Can't trust a shady tree, huh? I'm glad you appreciate it, Priscilla. Alright. You've probably heard this one, but I don't know if I've said it on here. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Let me know your guesses. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so it's this one right next to that. Down 2, down 1. Because it was outstanding in its field. Yes! That is correct. Good job. Oh man, how am I going to see that? Alright, I need to do cutaway view. So up, 1, 2. There we go. I don't know why it's so difficult. I think it must have been something they changed on a patch recently. Because they used to not have an issue with that. They must have broken something. Okay. I'm at least partly right. Yeah, you got the second one right. That is true. That is certainly true. I think it's a pretty good job there. Some of the jokes, you kind of have to be in the right mindset to just think kind of off the wall a little bit with some of the jokes to get the right answer. And some of them are just so bad you wouldn't expect the answer to be the correct answer. All right, let's add some more of these cacti in here. And you know what? Let's Let's make this smaller. Okay. And once the ad break is done, then I'll do the push-ups. We can add some other rides. Actually, we need to connect pathways up. That's what we need to do. We need to work on connecting our pathway. Okay, now they're connected. Yeah, they have a new feature. Oh, what happened? Restraints stuck closed. Well, we pause the game. Hold on. Requires fixing. Oh man. So why is it oh, they just didn't even go forward. So we're gonna have the next train come in here and just explode, huh? Or are they all in the station now? I take no responsibility. Adam tuned in. Hey, how's it going? Welcome in. Good to see ya. How's your night going? Were you streaming earlier? We don't have any more trains out, so now we're just waiting for, oh, there he is right there. Well, we only lost, one train. The people in this probably, they got hit, may have died, but, you know what? Sometimes it's not really our fault. I guess I probably could have put some brakes in here somewhere to kind of slow down a little bit. Good. Thank you. Recently was thinking of playing this one. I remember it from the early 2000s. Yeah. And in particular, this one is, refurbished. Can we not? Okay, can we just do that? Hey, look at that. It's fixed. Oh, it was stuck, and the first one left. Everyone else stayed here, and it's overhanging the edge. You know what? Let's fix that. Let's have 5 trains per car. Well, that still won't stop everything. But yeah, if you're interested in playing this game again, I would highly advise the Open RCT2 mod. And so it works on Rollercoaster Tycoon 2. So if you have the first game, I would advise you to get the second game as well. They're always really cheap. They go on sale all the time on Steam and GOG. So the mod interfaces over the game files for the second game, and then you can have the mod point to where the game file is saved for the first game. So you can have all the scenarios combined into one program or one game, so you can play all of them without having to switch games. But there's a lot of cool stuff. that they've added. A lot of quality of life enhancements, a lot of bug fixes. They've added a couple new rides. They've added a lot of new track pieces for coasters and other track rides. And so there's a lot of good stuff in there. And I mean, one of the best things is the fact that you can do a borderless window version of it, like I'm doing here. So I can set the size of my screen. Before you were locked into full screen or whatever, and you'd have certain resolutions set, and it was meant for smaller screens from back in the day in the early 2000s. So something that we probably take for granted of having better. Actually, we don't need to wait for a full load. Let's just go after like 10 seconds. After having playing almost any game nowadays where you can resize the window to whatever size you want, we're kind of expecting that, and it's nice to have that as an option for this game. So no stream so far, but was feeling inspired. Looks detailed but fun. Yeah, there is a lot to this game, and so it does take a bit of learning to understand how the guests react to stuff, how the staff operate, how to build coasters to make them work in a way that people want to ride them. There is a lot going on, but once you've gotten into it, and you've kind of understand the flow of how things work, it's a lot of fun. You'll have a good time. So I highly recommend it. And since this mod is open source, it's being worked on pretty regularly, and there's usually about one update to the mod every 1 to 2 months generally. So I mean, it's still really active, and there's a good community behind it, which is awesome. So I definitely recommend checking out the mod if you are going to play this game, because it makes it way more enjoyable. You need to buy Rollercoaster Tycoon Deluxe to add those scenarios to OpenRCT 2. Might as well start with the original. Yeah, I definitely recommend buying both the first and second game at the same time, and having the mod point to the game files for the first game, so you have all the scenarios together and playing. I'm kind of going back and forth between expansions, so I'm doing I did like the base game of the first game, then the base game of the second game, then one expansion from the first game, one expansion from the second, going back and forth that way. Because there are certain things that the second game has that the first game doesn't. So it will feel a little different. There's more customization and more options and more shops and stalls. Like for instance, there's one stall called the ATM. I bet you can guess what that does. It lets the guests take more money out and stay in the park longer. That is unique to the second game, and it is not in the first game, so it changes things up a little bit. Book, you're heading to bed? Love you, my friend. Have a great night. Thank you, Book, again. Let me give another shout out to my friend. Please go check out Book of Gaming if you have not followed him. He's a wonderful Christian streamer that speedruns Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, and when he's not doing that and he's taking a break from that, he's playing a variety of other things on Switch and PlayStation and NES and SNES. A lot of fun stuff. So, oh good, you're still here. Have a good night. Thank you, Book. I always appreciate you coming by and sharing your community with me at the end of your streams. Totally not required by any means, but I fully appreciate that. So have a great night, my friend. Get some good rest, and we'll see you another time. God bless you. Kept an old CD-ROM of the first game. I might be able to run it on an old 2005 laptop. You should be able to still play it on a modern console. It should be the same game files. If not, like I said, GOG and Steam have them on sale. You can probably, when they're on sale, get them both together, or just separately together, whatever, for, you know, $5 or something like that. They're really cheap. They're not expensive at all. There's not a huge excuse not to get the game. So, I definitely recommend it. It's a lot of fun, and there are worse ways to spend $5, I should say. Just kind of spread out some of these food stalls and things. Like a lotto ticket in California. What do you mean? Sorry, I missed the reference. Did I say something that referenced that? Whatever it is just went right over my head. Let's see, we have a kiosk over there, we have a kiosk there. Let's put one right there. Oh, worst way to spend $5. Yeah. Yeah, duh. Yeah, I agree. I mean, if you get a quick cheap thrill from a lotto ticket, then hey, that might be worth it to you. But which, I mean, $5, that's still not that much, but you'll definitely get more of your money's worth out of buying this game on sale. That and Matthew. Perfect. He's walking right where he needs to. Good job. Even though I'll buy one for the big jackpots. Don't go too crazy. Okay. Could have one of them over here. Oh, good. He's getting in line right now. Is that over? It is. Okay, perfect. He can manage that ride and a little bit outside of it. Okay, I think every main pathway is covered with a handyman, so that's good. There's a mobile game where all it is you take a lighter and burn a dollar bill, that's all. You pay $1 or $5 or etc. to burn that bill. Or that may... Wow, okay. That's also another way to spend your money. I wouldn't recommend it, but if that's how you get enjoyment, then all right. All right, we haven't really built much over here. Okay. We'll add a couple more things in, then we'll be done. I thought you were gonna talk about the mobile the other mobile versions of this game, or Rollercoaster Tycoon type games, because there's some mobile versions of this game. Well, not technically this game, but they made some smartphone roller coaster games playing off this franchise, and they're not very good. Pretty much just a quick cash grab by Atari, the developer that bought the game from Chris Sawyer. Oops. Okay, let's get that. Oh yeah, didn't we get... We did. Alright, we gotta get rid of the, just in front of the, haunted house, we need to get rid of a few of these cacti. Over here is where all the cacti have dried out and somehow turned into dead trees. Don't ask me how that happens, but that is that's what happened. Okay. Okay. That is a little more exciting over there. What else can we build? Have we gotten all the, gotten most of the things. Can pay back at least a little bit of our loan. Oops, we'll do 5,000 of it. What about other stuff back in here? Actually, you know what? Let's do the intense mode. Okay. Try to throw a few more rides in here and there just to fill out part of the park. So today is Tuesday. I will not be streaming tomorrow. Most likely will not be streaming on Thursday. Got small group on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Well, every other Wednesday and then Thursdays. So this week I have it on both days. But there's a chance I might play something on Thursday. There's always a chance, because if I get home from that in time and it's not too late and I feel like I have enough time to do something, then I may do that. But we'll see. Maybe we'll do some ball pit. We could maybe do that on Thursday. We'll see. Is this closed? Broken down. Restraints stuck closed again. No, that's a different one. But it just so happens to be right next to the coaster that did that had the issue. Do we need... Oh, we need some more mechanics. Let's have 8 mechanics. Got a lot more rides now. Forgot to do that. Okay. Just kind of alternating gentle rides with exciting rides. The issue. Just say it. Failed crash. Okay. I was just trying to sugarcoat it for you. No. Yeah, we had a failed crash. Not my fault. Even though I'm the owner of this this here theme park, it still wasn't my fault. We had a restraint stuck open, which kept a car from leaving the station, and that left one hanging over the edge a little bit, so when one came all the way through to come back to the station, BAM! We lost. We lost some good guests that day. They still probably had some money in their pocket. I mean, anyways. That's horrible. Why would you say that? Okay. But I think we're doing okay. Is there only one train anyways? No, there's 2. There's 2 trains, but it will hit the station platform early enough, I think. So, we're okay. Oh, that's the exit. A secret park employee gathers up the bills and the coins from the crash site to pay for the replacement train. Yeah, if only they did that. It seems like they typically just pocket the cash and not even tell me about it. So, we'll have to find out who that employee is and have to go for a chat. Invite them into my office. At least split it 50-50. I mean, come on. Starting to fill out a little bit more. We kind of all got just coasters in the middle, and everything else is kind of around the outside for the most part. You heading out, Supersonic? Gonna get some rest? If so, thank you for stopping by. And we will see you another time. Enjoy ReachCon. If I don't see you before you begin doing all the fun stuff. Should have went to bed 3 hours ago. Hey, shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? No. You usually stay up pretty late, though. Are you getting up pretty early for your flight? Is that what it is? You have a flight pretty early in the morning? In bed, but a laptop beside. You just have your laptop there to keep you warm. Just gotta spin it the right way. Enjoy all that warm air that's coming out of the exhaust. Not bringing a laptop or Switch. Ah, well, good. No major distractions. You know, for me, I'm like, oh, no laptop. It's like, I don't have a laptop. I haven't carried around a laptop in years. Of course, I had one for school, but outside of that, it's like, I don't need that. Especially now that everyone has smartphones, it's like you can do a lot of stuff on there. So... just an old tablet, new tablet and a flip phone. Okay, Fuzzy Pickles, have a good one. Catch you on the next one. I appreciate that, Adam. Thank you for stopping by. Have a awesome night. And, you know, I'll give you a quick little shout out here. If you're looking for an awesome variety of retro games, Adam tunes in. He's been playing a lot of, I think that's pretty much your main focus, is playing retro. And it seems like you're playing a good variety of stuff every time I've seen you stream. But yeah, if you're looking to itch that retro, or scratch that retro itch, go check out his channel, give him a follow. No Twitch on trip, gotcha. Old tablet is an Android 5.11, no longer supports almost anything. Yeah, I remember when I was in college, tablets were becoming a lot more popular. They were still somewhat early on. They weren't as common. And back when other manufacturers besides Android and Apple were making some. And HP came out with their own tablet called the HP Touchpad. And so I was watching that. I would follow tech news and stuff like that, and I saw this come out, and it was pretty cool because it had it had an operating system of WebOS, which is like the Palm Pre, the Palm phones, which was pretty cool actually. And so I thought it was interesting. It wasn't Android, but so I was watching it. Didn't have the money to buy one, of course, but lo and behold, only like what, only after like 4 or 5 weeks after it released, HP like they didn't really sell any of them, and they realized that, oh, this is not sustainable. We're just gonna dump it, and they just did a fire sale on them, and they pretty much they were marked down 75%. And I heard or I read an article or heard something about it literally the night before it happened, and I was like, ooh, wow, that is crazy. I can actually afford something at 25% the retail price. And they came in like a 16 gig and a 32 gig hard drive size models or something like that, or 32 and 64, something like that. So it was 500 for one and 600 for the other, and then they had like an optional charging cradle for it. They had a Bluetooth keyboard that went along with it, and so I looked up if there were any places nearby that had it, and I checked a few places and ended up finding out that Walmart had it. And so I went early in the morning on, and I don't think I had class that day, or maybe I went before class. And I went to Walmart and I saw they had a couple, and I waited out and I talked to somebody, and they had to kind of talk back and forth to see if they were going to honor it, because it showed online that it was on sale. And so I stuck around and was able to convince them that, yeah, it was going on sale, is showing that on their website, and so they honored it. And so I got the tablet for $150, which was crazy, and then I got the stand, charging stand, and the keyboard, and it was awesome because I could take it to class and I could work on things on it and everything, and even some of the files were able to be kind of converted and brought over to a normal computer and used on Word and Excel and things like that. And after a while, it was popular enough because people got it and they started liking it, because it was a decent tablet, but it was just a bit overpriced for the time. So people actually made a hack for it to dual boot it and put Android on it, and they put, at the time, I think most Android tablets were on the Honeycomb operating system. I think that was like Android 3 or 4 or something like that. I don't know. Code name Honeycomb. And that was typically what a lot of the tablets, that was like a main update to the operating system to utilize on tablets. And they were just releasing the newest version for the new, were they called Pixel phones back then? Whatever the Google phones were called, it was they were starting to have the ice cream sandwich operating system on it and releasing that, and I was able to get that loaded on my tablet before I was working in IT at the school at that time, and I was able to get that on my tablet before any of my coworkers and my boss, and they were jealous. And so that was pretty cool that I could get that running. And it worked out really nicely because I actually was able to do some different projects and stuff like that with the with those apps and the word processors and the Excel app. I would take inventory of like all of our computer equipment and different like computer labs and stuff like that, and track what we had and where we needed to have the next updates to equipment to be replaced and all that. And then some of the computer classes and whatnot, or different classes that met in computer labs to do different stuff online. Didn't need to log into a computer to do those projects and this and that. I could literally just bring my tablet and do things straight from the web browser on that. So that was pretty cool. And it was, I think one thing that was really cool about it, the fact that not many people had tablets back then. Like I said, those are still pretty new for the time. iPads were still fairly new-ish. So that was pretty cool. But I should check that out to see if it still powers up. It's a pretty cool thing, but I don't know if it's not like I'm gonna be regularly using that or anything much. It's just kind of a fun thing to mess around with nowadays. Okay. All to say that, yeah, tablets can be fun. They can be expensive. Okay. All right, I think we're good. We're halfway through year 4. We just keep adding more stuff. Maybe something like that. I think that might be a good spot for a thumbnail. Pay back our loan. Look at that. All right, we're all paid up. Let's do some of these things here, huh? Free rides at the circus, because no one cares about the circus. Okay. Let's do screenshot. I've never done a giant screenshot. Let's try that and see what that looks like. But yeah, okay, cool. All right, I think we're gonna call it here. Let's go and see who is around that we can raid to. Let's see. Appreciate you guys coming to hang out. Had a lot of fun chatting with you guys, of course. Let's see. Let's see. I don't think we've raided to Tulids for a while. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll just be doing the raid on Twitch. Doesn't look like there's anyone on Kick, and I don't know if there's anyone on Rumble, so we'll just do that. Thanks for the stream, Fuzzy. Just been working on stuff, so I was mostly just listening. That's perfect. I'm glad you're here to listen. I appreciate you hanging out, Shadow. Glad to have you around some more. I know you've probably been busy before, so no pressure, of course. If you guys got things going on, don't feel like you need to be here all the time. But if you are here, I always appreciate that. So Tulids is playing Kirby 64. So she's over there playing this game here. So on the 64. We'll go over there and say hello and hang out. Again, thank you all who are here today. Have a great evening. We'll be back on maybe Thursday, but probably just Friday. And I've been streaming at the, pretty much regular time between about 7, 8 o'clock. If I stream on Thursday, probably won't start till about 8:39 Pacific. So just be aware of that. Yeah.